Okay, Empire Thursday. Whoa. Empire. Okay, we're just going to get right into this thing. Put down my curtain. Things I forget to do. My one person operation here. I don't have the staff. I think that's what everything is anymore. You don't have a staff. It's just you. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. A little bit of glare going on there, but we'll try. And I'm going to lower this because I'm going to be working on this area here. So we're going to be lowering it down. Lower it down. Lower it, then we're going to lower it more. Bump. Bump. Actually get another handy dandy painter's tape here. Hello, Anthony. Greetings. Got the Empire. We had a torrential downpour here just about an hour ago. Good grief, that came down. Okay, back in here. It's one of the Senate office buildings, bureaucracy of the empire that we're looking at here. Okay, taking that off. I'll save this for later. Whoa, couldn't help myself. Okay. Yeah, I think we're just going to do the same thing here. Right smack in your way, I know. Sorry. Good grief. Oh. Yeah, we definitely had the downpour. Oh, man. I don't have a cold or anything. I just sneezed before I came on here. Okay. Okay. Scrub that in there. Kind of just extending this down a little bit. Have some ideas rolling around in the brain. I'm going to work on the vehicle some more too today, or tonight, I should say, or morning or afternoon, depending on what part of the world you're in. I was delighted. We're getting most of the old crew on board here, the regulars, so I call them. So that's cool. Actually, I'm going to get rid of that. Actually, going to put a little bit of sap green out here. There we go. I don't really have much allergies, but sometimes you just get something that irritates your nose, and I was outside and yeah, I don't really have allergies per se, and I'm fortunate beyond belief, but yeah, definitely not anything else. It's just kind of like I just want you get molds and stuff like that. If any allergy I have is to molds, and Portland can have quite a bit of those. As you hear me cough and everything, I'm seriously, I'm fine. See, sun's coming this way, so we're gonna put that light across the floor there. It's like a garage. And now that I change that up, I'm gonna change this up. Got unpronounceable blue going on here. So this actually now comes across here. We're going to do a lot more work on this, obviously. Okay. See if you can even see that. I'm going to move that chest a little more over. Now, I'm going to have to do that. There we go. Yeah, I'm very fortunate. I'm one of the few people I know that doesn't have much allergies. I have this one weird one that comes up about every 8 to 10 years. And all the doctors can figure out is that it's some sort of mold that comes out just every so often, So I thought that was kind of interesting. So this is going to go here. Yeah. And when it first showed up, I was working at this building in Renton, Washington, and the get rid of that. Just a second. I'm talking to myself. There we go. Okay. But the doctor, she thought it was a sick building syndrome. She said there's probably mold in the ventilation system. And she said, you're allergic to whatever's growing in that darn ventilation system. And she put me on Flonase. The Flonase cleared it right up. And it was interesting. I had it. She said, I bet it clears up once you transfer, because I was in the process of transferring to a new office. And she was right. It just completely cleared up. And then it didn't arrive again until years later. And that was here in Portland. And that's all they could figure out. There was just some sort of weird mold that blooms, every 8 to 10 years. And they think the weather has to be exactly perfect for it to bloom. It's kind of like those flowers in the desert that sometimes bloom once every 10, 15 years, you know. It has to be just exact right condition. And I just go get Flonase and I'm done. Luckily, it doesn't put me down. It just makes my nose drip, which is annoying by itself. My dad has always suffered from allergies, and well, as soon as that one cropped up, I said, I'm not going to do what my dad, you know, years and years of suffering with that. And I said, no. But that's all the doctors could figure out. They said it's just some sort of weird mold. And there are those out there that are just kind of weird. Well, heck, molds can be lethal, you know, but so it's always important to kind of demold your house if you can do it, you know, as much as possible. We've had cases of the certain black mold that it actually can kill people. Now, the only people I think now out of the old group that hasn't been able to get on is Leighton. I haven't seen Leighton on here, and I haven't seen Angie. Pat got on last night. She was, I made it. So she made it. So that's kind of cool. But like I said, I keep saying it, but I'm enjoying the better quality of YouTube, and the fact that I've been posting that on my Twitter account, and I'm getting actually a fair amount of hits on my Twitter. They call it impressions, and I've actually done pretty good. I mean, I have some that are hardly any impressions. The other ones, wow, you know, it's kind of a surprise. So how are you doing, Anthony? Let's see. Yep, that's still going to be above. Okay. We will do that. Well, you notice the nose has stopped dripping, so that's good. I did. I sneezed right before we went live. So, I don't know about you, but once I sneeze, it's like, oh, yeah. A little bit of green in with that. So you know what you can see, making sure you can see it. I need to get a great big screen over here so I can see everything. Hey, there's Merrick. Yeah, I know you were telling me about that. Everything getting better? Yeah, you can see ya. You betcha. I hope you get over that crud. I hate colds. They're no fun. Da-dee-dum. Dee-da-dum. Da-dum. was watching Dune the other night, since I can now hear it because I have a better speaker system. It is amazing with the computer graphics CGI today is how realistic something can look. You know, it absolutely is amazing. It's astounding. Oh, fun! Call it the COVID special. As I sit here and do the same thing on you. I don't have a cold though. I'm just, yeah. How you doing, Merrick? And got tomorrow off. So I got a 4-day weekend. Yay! Yeah. I know some people say, I didn't realize you didn't do this for a living. I says, I like to eat. I would love to be able to do it for a living someday, but right now, I like eating. uh, all right. Oh, I've been there. I call it my blob day, and you need blob days. Absolutely need blob days. It's, and the older we get, the more blob days you need. Oh, just to recuperate. Yep, exactly. That's exactly what it is. And I think sometimes we're hard on ourselves when we do that, and then you realize, I just really needed that. There we go. White. Okay, next move. Let's see. I'm going to have to move the camera back here, or the cam, I should call it. And you're going to see me move back. You're going to get to see the white walls. Let's see here. Yeah, a little further than that. Oops, the other wrong direction. Still getting used to this whole thing of A little bit of vino. I kind of anticipate the Quavers like their red wine. I wonder if I'm trying to think. I can't really raise this that easily, so bear with me. I'm going to try to move back a little further. Yeah, there we go. That's better. Get to see everything here. And better. Okay, there we go. Yep, that's better. Change number 4,622. Clean that up. Oh boy. Oops, walking right in front of you. Ah, wow, that's a lot of. I don't know how you do that. Ugh, I'd probably die after about 4 miles. Buddy. Oh, I look huge. Whoa! Oh, Lord. That's our vanishing point. We'll just let that dry. And move on to another section here. Whoa! Okay. Move that over here. Okay, I just wanted to get that in, and then I'll develop that much later on. We're just kind of getting that in. All right, now we're going to move the camera. Wait for it. Okay, we're going to work on those cars. One of these days, this thing will actually come together. Okay, let's work on this guy. Sun's coming this direction. Start getting these cars in right. Cars are pressurized. They can get pretty good distance up. Yeah, in our car here. Kind of imagine everything's probably self-propelled by this time. You don't have to drive it. But who knows? I hate driving, so I would actually love to have self driving vehicles. Go to a bar and say, come get me. And it's on your phone. Okay. Start adding some fun details now. Oh, yeah. We still got plenty of time. Working on this here. The window open because even though we have a lot of rain, it was still quite warm today for us. Rinse, 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 rinse. Back to black. Whoa! We've got the Empress Palace back here. Sit down for a second here. Take a look. Like I said, always check out your painting. Oh. Okay. Rinse that a little better. Like headlights here. Even on another planet, I kind of assume that they're going to have some things that are similar. But I don't know, the Aquavian Empire is like they don't even know where it came from, you know. It's like they have theories on their history. They don't know. They actually envisioned that there probably was something that sent out this massive program almost that created the whole thing. And it was one of those programs that takes millions of years to run. Who knows? Just speculating. You're probably like, oh boy, he's been sucking down the damn juice. Yeah. Okay. Let's work on this. There we go. And we're going to work on this here. This is actually going this direction. It's the Mega 4000 luxury kind of sports vehicle. Just in case you were wondering. Hey! There she is, Pat! Hello! Pat, welcome! Hi, we're getting there. I almost got everybody. We got Merrick on, we got Anthony on. So I hope they're still on. Oi! Glad to see you. Seriously. I was a little nervous when I kind of had to make the change here, and thank you so much for joining. Whoa! You're seeing the gigantic empire painting starting to take shape. It's only been changed 400,000 times, you know. You're here. The lights didn't dim, did they? Got our flying cars here. Gotta have flying cars. You're not in science fiction if you don't have flying cars. Hey, Susan! Hey! We're getting a lot of the crew on board here. Yo! Change that up here. Oh, it's just so nice seeing you people. Howdy! You're gonna have to, Pat. You're gonna have to work on Leighton. He hasn't been on in a long time. Angie hasn't. She hasn't made. She says she's tried, but she hasn't made that leap yet. So hopefully she could get on. But we got most everybody now, which I'm delighted. Upside down. Oh. W. Gotcha. You remember the movie It's a Mad, Mad, Mad World? And they were always looking for the big W? That has got to be one of the all-time classic movies. Oh, the big W. Empress Olivia, massive palace off here, dominates over there. Whoa! Hey, I am. I'm really thrilled to see more and more people showing up. I'm just like, yay! I really was. When I got that whole thing from Facebook, I said, wow, have a little bit too much power, I'm starting to think. A second, I'm gonna sit down and take a look, gandaroo into this thing. Oh dear, you're having that type of problem, huh? Oh. Diane called that my possessed chair. It squeaks. It started squeaking about a year and a half ago. Wasn't used to being sat in that much since we had the whole pandemic going on here. That's the back burners here of the magneto drives. Oh yeah, gotta have those still. Oh, and since you're on Pat, I gotta show you my mess. Titanium white, Prussian blue, unpronounceable blue, yellow ochre, cadmium yellow, light and medium there. I've got sap green. I have Van Dyke brown, Mars yellow, and then I have carbon black there. So there you go. Ah! Da, 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 da. Oh my God. One of these days they're just going to haul me away. I know it. Coming in with unpronounceable blue. I hope everybody's doing well. Magnoplasma drives. They're specially designed for vehicles. And if you did get a Google account, please subscribe to me. It actually helps me. But yeah, if you don't worry. I'm not going to do you the hard sell. I'll just hunt you down and find you and make it miserable for you. I actually purchased one of those giant spotlights that they used to use in World War II to spot the bombers. I'll just shine that on your house at about 2 o'clock in the morning. Just let you know. Mm-hmm. Telling you. Mm-hmm. Don't worry about it. Yep. Just kidding. I hope people know that. Oh. This is kind of like your Corolla version that we have today. It's kind of like a popular car. Yeah, works good. Not very expensive. So this was the upgraded model. It actually has a sunroof in it. Not a lot of pizzazz, but a good vehicle. This is an expensive one down here. Kind of like your Porsche. Usually owned by somebody who's going through a midlife crisis. I owned a Corolla. It was an awesome vehicle. God, I think it just kept going. It just wouldn't die. Yeah. It was a crazy vehicle. I remember we had a heavy snowfall here, which is rare for Portland. And I wanted to get out. And so I actually just went plowing through the snow with the thing and just kept going right through everything. I went to a garden store and he saw I had a small car. He said, "Oh, wait a minute, it's a Corolla, ill-fitted." And I said, "Yeah, Corolla has a trunk the size of a pickup truck bed. You know, you could actually put bodies in it if you wanted to." You didn't hear that from me, but yeah, it's amazing. I actually had fit 12 30 by 40 paintings in this darn thing one time. I mean, I'm not kidding you. That thing, I was amazed. Gosh, it's a crazy vehicle. I hope that Toyota never ruins it. I'll have to come up with names for these cars too. This is the model 6012, you know. They have like reinforced glass because you're doing a little bit bigger speeds once you get up and out of the city. Add a little bit of blue to that, Prussian blue that is. Yeah, that's a little too dark. A little more white. Titanium white, that is. Sun's coming this direction. So it'll be almost like a drastic change. If we go to anything angle, there we go. That's better. So Pat, you got to twist Leighton's arm. That's your job. You have been assigned. I will work on. I have a car down here that I'll work on. But let's go with the luxury vehicle over here. Oh yeah. It will take a second for the camera to adjust. I hope. I'll still work. So this is going to be challenging. But we got it. Coming in with a brown, red, and Mars, yellow. Okay. Yeah, that's really glaring. Well, I think we'll be okay. This is kind of like your Mercedes or your Lexus, or I'm actually thinking old Cadillac when the Cadillacs were really cool, with their big fins and everything else. Whoa! Just looking at it, what I want to do with that. It's a luxurious vehicle. This thing that you're seeing coming out of the garage. Yeah, that a lot of times there's somebody that's being hauled around in that by a chauffeur. That's an expensive vehicle. Just in case you're wondering. Yeah. Fully loaded. Whatever fully loaded means at this time of frame in history. Who knows? So we're going to get rid of that. I don't like that. What were those called, guys? I grew up with them. Those little wing windows that the cars always had. I remember those. And then all of a sudden they did away with them. Yeah, I remember those. Old enough for that. Merrick must have left us. I'll tell you what, I'll hunt him down. I'll go get his concert Steinways, and he'll find out that they could be used for other things besides music. Just kidding. Hope everyone knows that. I know where he lives. We're going to have reflections in all those windows too. Oh. God, I was looking at old classic cars. I love some of the cars that Diane has been posting. Hey, there he is. He's here. Right, cross right in front of you there. Sorry. Right in front of you. Oh, you got to take in my Spartan shirt. Whoa! All right. Yeah. coming in here. A little bit of brown, a little bit of white. I think I can do it. Got my birds singing out there. You could probably hear them. I like my birds. They seem to like me. I get along with my birds. People call me Mary Poppins. We're gonna make this car a lot more fancier. This is the deluxe car you can have. Lots of chrome and everything else in the thing. Some rich senator has this one. Has his chauffeur and everything. Well, I did some things today. People are probably going to say, he didn't know anything. We're getting there. We're actually making big strides on this thing now. I think I'm going to get rid of that. I just don't like that. I'm going to get rid of that. It doesn't need tires, you know. So we're going to go. The canal goes here. We're just going to get rid of that. Okay. That'll be my big change today. Change number 423,612. You know. Hear the sirens off in the background. Something's going on. Oh, well. Oh, things have calmed down quite a bit here in Portland, so that's a good thing. Actually, you know, it's interesting. Just traveling through the city, you could tell things are changing and coming back. And now they got this huge Ritz-Carlton going up. Huge. And when I say huge, I mean huge. That thing's 35 floors, I think they said. Who in the heck could afford a few $1 million for a condo in it? It's beyond me. I don't make that type of money. No, sir. No, sorry, Bobbit. Okay, here we go. Just get rid of that altogether. I'm talking to myself 100%. No worries. Okay. Well, oh my gosh. Well, we made some progress here. I think there's going to be some people that won't be able to tell, but we did a lot of work on. I changed out this. It's like a lower floor that looks out on things like an open air space. You have the garage where the rich senators have their vehicles, and we did some work on this one. We did work on the glorified Corolla, you know, and we got our little sports vehicle down here. Yeah, we did some work, you know, and down here below you can't see it. I just cleared this out, but that's going to be reworked. Come next time we do on the painting, that's going to be, I'll probably even lower the camera down so you can see what I'm doing. So we'll do that. So, well, it's so nice. I'm seriously, it's so nice that I'm seeing more and more of the regulars and stuff like that coming on board. And I'll just move this so I could make my glorious speech. But seriously, thank you so much it really means a lot that you've made the trek over to YouTube, you know. And please, if you have a Google account, uh, subscribe and click that bell. If you click that bell, it'll actually tell you when I'm on. So seriously, thank you so much. You take care, stay healthy, stay safe. Thank you to the healthcare workers and all those people who are keeping things going. We're making it through this. And so seriously, take care. Tomorrow night I have off, and I probably will be back on Saturday with a new science fiction. Sunday, I'll let you know for certain, because this weekend's kind of a bit crazy with the Memorial Day weekend. So seriously, see you next time. Bye-bye. Empire! All right. Take care. Bye-bye. Robust!